Welcome back to Interpack TV, straight live from Düsseldorf. This is where innovation meets industry, where new ideas turn into real-world solutions across packaging and processing. No surprise here, but this one I'm very delighted to welcome Mr. Christophe Lopez. He's the COO of LEIBINGER. Mr. Lopez?
Hello, Matthias.
Thanks for joining us, Christophe. We want to talk about not only, but mainly about the big news, the massive news that dropped 2 days ago from LEIBINGER. Can you explain what it was, what it is?
So we are very proud to introduce at Interpack this year our new flagship product called 2D-JET.
Yeah.
2D-JET is here to help the retailers and the brand owners in their migration to 2D codes. You know that many industries are considering to transition to 2D codes, including the GS1 Sunrise mandate that's going to apply at the beginning of 2027. However,
just let me one thing get clear. Yeah. It's a full circle moment, because 3 years ago you represent the Inkjet, you presented at the Interpack 2023, and now 2026, the next innovation from LEIBINGER, right?
Exactly. So, you know, we are a German company,
yeah,
and we have a long history of innovation. So a long time ago, about 10 years ago, we introduced our Siltronic technology.
Yeah.
3 years ago, we introduced the Inkjet, which was the first product with 5-year no maintenance that made a big noise at Interpack, and has been a huge commercial success since then, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And now we are coming with the next extension, helping the retailers to convert to 2D barcodes.
Okay, great. So let's just talk about the solution right now. Will the installation integration of this 2D-JET, will it work into existing packaging lines? Will this be possible?
Yes, actually that's one of the main reason for introducing the product, because many retailers and brand owners see the value of transitioning to 2D codes. However, their main issue is that they've not found the right technology to be able to do that in a simple manner. So what 2D-JET brings, first it brings the fact that it's able to print on a lot of different substrates at high speed and high resolution 2D codes, so QR codes, data matrix. It can print up to 120 meters per minute, which is really fast, and with 300 dpi of resolution.
Yeah.
But this is not the only thing. So basically, it can print on any type of packaging. So I don't know, flexible packaging, plastic bottles, glass, metal, any type of substrates.
Yeah.
But the second part that we really introduced, because we talked to a lot of brand owners and a lot of retailers about what were their concerns, is, you know, if you want to upgrade your entire factory, the integration has to be easy, because you're not talking just upgrading one printer. You're talking, you know,
of course, changing
a lot of equipment. Yeah. And that's why the 2D-JET builds on our long experience on CIJ, and it has first a very small head.
Yeah.
So an umbilical, which is kind of a cord, so that you can put the head, you know, really close to your where you want to print.
Yeah.
And also it's a continuous ink supply, so you don't have to think about changing consumables, this type of thing. It's going to deliver the ink across the day.
Yeah, yeah.
So basically, the 2D-JET is really unique.
Yeah, I think it meets the two difficulties, that the codes must be printed with perfect readability, of course, that you can read it, but the machines are working with high speeds, extremely high speeds.
Yes.
So normally, how did you find the solution there?
Yeah, so we have a large experience in inkjet systems. Huh?
Yeah.
We have about 40 years of experience developing inkjet systems, and that's how we leverage our knowledge with some of the very innovative technical solutions that are being patented. So I cannot give a lot of details at the moment to reach to that stage. But for instance, many technologies that are trying to address the same 2D printing require a lot of installation. So some guarding. If you take a laser, for instance, you need guarding. You need to put your laser very close to the substrate. And that's doable, but that's quite difficult.
That's difficult.
With 2D-JET, you just install the machine on the side of the conveyor, you put the head where you want to do, and like 5 minutes later, you're printing. So that's really changing the game in terms of the ease of conversion, if you want.
So a seamless game-changing solution, right?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Talking about materials, what materials and production requirements does the 2D-JET cover? What can you say to this?
It's an ink-based solution, and we have different inks that can cover different types of substrates.
Okay.
And in particular, because we come from the continuous inkjet background, we have MEK and high solvent inks that are available for that product. And the advantage of these MEK inks is that they dry very fast, and they are there very easily on a variety of substrates. I mean, continuous inkjet is a relatively old technology that's been on the market for 40 years. You will have almost the same substrate coverage with 2D-JET than with a CIJ.
Okay, right. So we talked about easiness, we talked about the effects, we talked about materials, but what about the costs?
The cost. No, it's going to be, obviously it's a very innovative solution. So for us, where we focused our efforts is to have the lowest total cost of ownership.
Yeah.
Because when you're considering a system, what you have to look at is the initial capex that you are going to spend, but also all the operating costs and all the service. So 2D-JET will be positioned at a very attractive capex price. But what's more is we've paid particular attention to make the product really competitive in terms of running cost as well.
Okay.
So that overall, the TCO of a 2D-JET will be comparable of a TCO of a continuous inkjet product.
And you have a strong reliability also.
Yes.
So
that's the DNA of Leibinger.
Yeah.
Compared to other competitors, we are not trying to cover the entire scope of different technologies. We really focus on ink-based technology, but what we do, we want to do it really well. And it's been really the DNA of Leibinger since Leibinger has been created to deliver solutions with high quality, high reliability, and also high sustainability.
So for me, it sounds like a major breakthrough, right? So what do you expect from the market as reactions?
I mean, the reactions are already pretty positive.
Yeah.
So right now, what we are showing at Interpack is a prototype concept.
Okay.
During the second part of the year, we are going to test this product live with many customers, and the official commercialization is going to be at the beginning of 2027.
Okay, just to get it clear one time, what are the key strengths of the 2D-JET solution? So just in 3-4 words, so that everybody can remember and why they have to visit your booth then.
So if you're looking at the 2D barcodes, what it enables for the retailers is that they can track the best before date, the lot numbers. So it's a way for them to really control much better the operation in their stores. In a typical store, you can throw away up to 10 to 20% of the goods that are in the store, because after the best before date, you cannot sell them anymore. Or when they come closer to the best before date, you have to discount them if you want to be able to sell them. And all these are costs for the retailers. With 2D barcodes, this gives them a real way to efficiently capture the level of stock in the store, and make sure that no good that is after the best before date is going to be sold to any customer.
Okay.
So actually that 2D transformation helps them to be more effective in how they deal with their inventory in the store. There's also, in these barcodes, you can also integrate some marketing materials, like a link to a website.
Yeah.
So it's an opportunity
Which becomes more and more important, right?
Yes. So you can communicate about where has this product been produced, who is the farmer, what are the values of the companies that are producing it.
You need all this big data for the PPWR.
Exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, the need for 2D barcodes in the future is undisputable.
Yeah.
But what was missing is how do you practically implement it in production lines? Because up to now, it was either you could print at high resolution but low speed, or you could go at high speed but low resolution, but that doesn't work either. So we believe that with 2D-JET, we are bringing really the solution to really enable that transition to 2D codes in a much faster way than it was before 2D-JET.
Well, I think it should be quite easy because there are needs in the market, right? So,
exactly.
So no problem there.
Yeah. So again, we are in the process of testing real life applications in with that product, and the initial feedback are exceptional. So we are very energized and very ambitious about the success of that product.
Okay. And of course, you have your booth in Hall 8B. I think it's booth D26.
Correct.
So everybody's welcome.
Yes.
Everybody.
Yes. Please come and see us. We'll be more than happy to give you more details about the product. But also, I mean, Leibinger is here to support its customers. So come with your problem, come with your challenges.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
And Leibinger will be here to analyze and to accompany you in your transition. That's what we like to do.
Okay.
We like to think differently. We like to be innovators. So please come to the booth and experience the Leibinger difference.
Of course. That's what I didn't ask, but what are your expectations to the Interpack 2026? To see as many people as possible, to see as many customers, to present the solutions?
Yeah, so Interpack is a major show for us.
Okay.
It's every 3 years, but it's a show that goes way beyond just Germany. It's really an international show. Yeah. This morning we had, multiple people from different regions, Chinese people, Indian people, people from Chile, France, Egypt, whatever, Korea. So for us, it's a major show because it's an opportunity for us to meet our customers and our partners from all over the world.
And of course, you as a company have this global perspective, so it's more important maybe than ever to show up.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, so of course we are present locally all across the world, but being here at Interpack and showing our products, but also talking about our values, about who Leibinger is very important for us.
Thank you very much, Christophe Lopez. I think it's a wrap from Interpack.
Thank you, Matthias.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. A big thanks to my guest and, of course, partner for sharing their expertise, and, of course, for you for tuning in. And I think we'll be right back. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much, Christophe Lopez.
Thank you.
Bye.